Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And looking to throw now on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
Quarterback and the offensive line, they were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away.
The ball is loose.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The back's got it. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about: toughness.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It is intercepted. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stuck right with the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's got just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down, in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the receiver's got it and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and hit him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Heading left after the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Hands off to the left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. And the running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Trying to convert again on third down. It's 3rd and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. four-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. First down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, and he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense is set up with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point? Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And there's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. It's a run to the left. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A change of direction. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Because the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he'll set up to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that.
Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through the defender. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Fighting off the tackler. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. Now the try for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd and goal for the offense. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. It goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Fresh center down for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Using his legs here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.